Hello, class.
Today we will learn about enduring impacts of ancient Greece.
We will cover the subjects of
Architecture,
art,
theater,
law,
literature,
philosophy.
and science.
Let's start with architecture.
The ancient Greeks used the styles of
Doric
Ionic.
and Corinthian.
Their most common buildings were
Temples,
stoas,
theaters,
assembly halls.
and gymnasia.
In their buildings, the ancient Greeks liked to use,
Columns decorated with lines and bases.
as well as architraves or beams decorated with leaves, flowers, battle scenes, and mythological creatures.
Now we'll look at art.
Their main types of art were
Paintings,
metalwork,
mosaics,
sculptures.
and pottery.
They made paintings of
Warrior scenes,
women
animal hunts.
and mythological scenes.
For their metalwork they used
Bronze,
iron
gold.
and silver.
They like to use metal and clay to make
Bowls,
vases,
cauldrons,
knives,
shield and armor,
wreaths,
cups,
lanterns.
and jewelry.
Now we'll look at theater.
Did you know that the Greeks did not invent theater?
The ancient Greeks performed in outdoor theaters,
Their main types of shows were
tragedy and comedy,
there are 4 parts to a theater.
orchestra or dancing space, theatron or viewing space, scene or backdrop, and parados or walking space between the orchestra and the theatron.
Now we'll look at law.
The first law, as well as trial by jury, was invented around 620 BCE.
There are 4 types of laws.
Tort, or if someone does harm onto an individual or their belongings. Family, guidelines for relationships. Public, guidelines for public functions and services. And procedural, tells judges and jurors how to use other laws.
Now literature.
The Greeks adopted the alphabet and added vowels in 750 BCE after trading with Phoenicians.
They wrote stories about
Heroes, the Iliad, which was about the Trojan War and Achilles, and the Odyssey, which was a sequel to the Iliad.
Now we'll look at philosophy.
Philosophy is trying to figure out the world in a non-religious way.
Philosophy means
Love of wisdom.
the most famous philosopher was Socrates.
Finally, science.
Archimedes, who calculated the value of pi, also discovered systems to find value on food and shape.
Another Greek scientist named Eratosthenes discovered the circumference of the Earth. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
learning.
learning.